Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today is day 8 in our Spring into Movement series, a series designed to help ignite your energy for spring, increase your flexibility, and just have you feeling good for the spring season. The practice today is an energizing slow flow. There are some elements of strength in the practice along with elements of stretch. So the strength component is meant to make you feel empowered and strong, and then the stretch component is meant to calm you and relax you after that component of the practice. No props are required. I hope you enjoy it and I will see you on the mat. Starting in a comfortable seat today, let's bring the left shin in front of the right. And then just, of course, moving the fleshy parts from out underneath you so that you're nicely grounded on the mat. From here, we're going to take that right arm and reach all the way back, bringing the left hand to grab a hold of that right knee. We're just reaching here for 3, for 2, and 1. From here, taking that right arm up and over, reaching to the left for 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that right hand to grab a hold of the left knee now and squeezing into the center. 3, 2, and 1. We'll repeat this on the other side. So keeping your right hand as it is on the left knee, you're just going to unravel the left arm and reach the left arm to the back. 3, 2, and 1. Reaching that left arm up and over to the right now. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that left hand to grab a hold of the right knee, squeeze in through center for 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. From here, we'll rock over onto all fours. So from your tabletop position, we'll take a few cat-cow, but for today, we're going to cross our arms. So you're going to cross your left arm in front of the right. From here, inhale, belly drops, chin lifts. And exhale, round, chin to chest. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Coming back to neutral, uncross the hands or the arms, and we're just going to fluidly move through the hips and the rib cage. So dropping the belly, making nice rotations here through the spine with the hips, the belly, the ribs. Just moving in an intuitive way that feels good for you. And eventually finding your tabletop position. From here, making sure that your shoulders are in line with your wrists and your knees are in line with your hips. Tuck your toes under, and as you tuck your toes under, you're drawing your shoulders away from your ears and the crown of the head towards the top of the room. Tuck your toes under and hover the knees, finding bear position. For 3, for 2, Inhale here. Stay for the exhale. And next inhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. And so this might be your first downward dog of the day, so really relishing here, pedaling out the feet left and right. Let's bring our feet as wide as the mat. And as you're here, you're trying to lift all 10 toes. So as you do that, you'll notice that the front of the shins turn on and the kneecaps lift to engage the quads. So keeping this activation, we're going to inhale, rise up high onto your tippy toes, round forward, find a plank. From your plank position, bend the knees only, and then tilt the tailbone up towards the ceiling and slink back, staying high up onto your tippy toes. And at the very last moment, drop your heels to the floor. We'll do this 2 more times, riding the breath. Inhale. Plank. Bend the knees, tilt the tailbone up, and slink back. One more. Inhale. Plank. Bend the knees, tilt the tailbone up, and slink all the way back. And very gently lowering the heels to the floor. Let's bring the feet closer in together again. We're going to turn both heels to the left and generously bend both knees. So you're bending both knees so much that the right fingertips become light and you can reach up towards the ceiling with the right fingertips. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring your right hand back down to the floor. As you come up high onto your tippy toes, turn your heels to the right this time. Generously bend both knees and reach up with the left hand. For 3, 2, and 1. Left hand comes back, rotate back over, finding downward facing dog. From here, let's bring the big toes to touch and inhale that right leg to lift. Open up the hips, so you're squeezing your heel in towards your bum and then opening up the knee towards the ceiling. For 3, 2, 1. From here, draw the right knee in towards the chest and step the foot through in between the palms. Left knee comes to the floor. Right arm comes up. Feeling a gentle pull on the top of the left thigh. One more breath, inhale. And on the exhale, windmill that right arm down and both arms to come up, low lunge. So right away, just notice if you're hanging out in your low lunge. So contain the rib cage, draw the navel in, and tuck the tailbone under. And as you do this, you'll feel a gentle pull on the top of the left quad. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, bringing your hands behind the back of your head. We'll take a few cat-cow here. So on an inhale, we're going to sink the weight forward and down. Open up, puff up through the chest. Inhale. And exhale on the round. So you're going to push back, tuck the tailbone under, squeeze in. Inhale, open up. And exhale, round. Lots of activation here. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And this time on the exhale, we're going to straighten that right leg and reach. So you're trying to draw the pinky toe edge of the right foot towards your face. Hands are still behind the back. Digging the right heel into the floor. Slight bend in the right knee. 3, 2, 1. From here, bringing the left elbow to point towards the floor. Right elbow tries to point towards the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back through center, bring your hands down, rock forward, and enjoy the stretch. Untuck your back toes. Just rocking here from side to side. One more breath. Tuck the left toes under, stick out your bum so you can gently straighten that right leg and shimmy your right foot to come behind the left wrist, setting yourself up for pigeon. Glance over your shoulder, make sure your leg is nicely behind you, square off your hips, and fold forward. Nice big inhale here. And side out. Push down into the palms. Tuck the left toes under. Pick up the left knee. And step back with the right foot. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out, left and right. Just noticing how that right side feels compared to the left. Bring the big toes to touch once again and inhale the left leg to lift. Bend the knee, open up the hips, squeezing the heel in towards the bum for 3, for 2, 1, rising high up onto your right tippy toes. Bend the left knee in towards the chest and step the foot through in between the palms. Inhale, right arm up. You can always drop that knee, right knee if you like, for 3, for 2, and 1. Dropping the right knee, windmill the left arm down, and both arms to come up, low lunge. And again, nice and strong in your low lunge. We're not sinking into our flexibility, so everything is nice and strong. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, interlace your hands behind your low back. We'll take those cat-cows. So inhale to sink forward and down just a little bit. Open up the chest. And exhale, round through the spine. Chin to chest. Tuck your tailbone under. With your breath, inhale and exhale. 2 more, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Inhale, open up one more time. And on the exhale, you're simply going to straighten your left leg, keeping your hands behind your head, drawing the pinky toe edge of the left foot towards the face. 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring that right elbow to point towards the floor as we try to bring the left elbow to point towards the ceiling. Just making sure you're not bringing your left hip with you. 3, 2, and 1. Come back through center, rock forward, bring your hands down to the inside of the left foot. Just hanging out here, enjoy the stretch. You can untuck your right toes. If your right toes are untucked, tuck them back under. Send your weight back as you gently straighten that left foot, left leg, so you can bring the left foot behind the right wrist. Setting yourself up for pigeon. Look over your shoulder. Inhale here. And exhale to fold. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. Gently lift the gaze, push into the palms, tuck the right toes under, pick up the right knee and step back with the left foot, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. And from here, we're just going to drop to the knees. Knees come out wide, big toes touch at the back, send your hips back towards your heels for a child's pose. And today, let's turn the palms up to bring that stretch right underneath the arm, bringing the forehead to the floor. Nice big inhale here. And let it go. Gently rise all the way up, keeping your legs as is. You're going to interlace your hands behind you, puff up through the chest, digging your knuckles into your low back, squeeze your shoulders and elbows together, puff up through the chest, inhale. And on the exhale, reach your knuckles down towards the mat. 3, 2, and 1. Gently release, and we'll come to our backs from here. Laying all the way down onto your back. Knees are bent. Take the right ankle, cross it over the left. Pick up the left foot, weave your hands through the hole. Grab the back of the left hamstring or on top of the left shin. Gently release the grip on the shin or the hamstring. And keeping the legs as is, you're simply going to cross that right knee all the way over the left. Splay the feet wide and grab a hold of opposite shins, ankle, or feet, or reclined shoelace. Gently release this side, uncross, bend both knees in towards the chest, and gently rock. Repeating this on the other side. So right foot comes to the floor, left ankle crosses over, finding your variation on this side. Let's gently release the grip on this side, but keep the shape, keep the legs as is. Cross the left knee all the way over the right. Splay the feet wide, grabbing opposite ankles, shins, or feet. Let's gently release. Bend both knees back in towards the chest. Gently rock. Finding a twist from here, so cactusing both arms, drop both knees to the right. Gentle gaze to the left. Coming back to center. Other side. Coming back through center. Finding a happy baby from here. So bend the knees, grab a hold of the outer edges of your feet, so the pinky toe edge, and then bring the legs up. From here, you want to gently pull down on your feet as you push your tailbone into the floor and the back of your skull. Then draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. Let's close the shape, close the knees, find double wind relieving pose. So bringing the hands onto the shins, draw the knees in towards your chest, feel your thighs compress up against your belly. You can stay here or lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Squeeze nice and tight for 3, for 2, last one, squeeze, 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 and exhale, release. Finding your Shavasana. I'm going to find reclined tree today. Slowly calling ourselves back, wiggling the fingers, the toes, rotating the ankles, the wrists. Essentially, as the fingers reach the arms up overhead, nice long body stretch. And on the exhale, let it go. Bend the knees one by one, rolling over onto your side. You can cradle the head in the upper arm. And very gently pushing yourself all the way up to a seat. So with the eyes closed, just humbly bow your chin in towards your chest. Just taking a few moments to allow everything to settle. Maybe you take a few neck rolls. Gently opening the eyes. I hope you enjoyed the practice today. I hope you're feeling energized, stretched out, maybe a little sweaty. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Always remember to like, subscribe, share it with friends and family, and I will see you back here again soon for day 9 in our Spring into Movement series.